Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Eye Opener Society. Welcome back to my Saturday solo episodes. And my name is Gary Dean. You know, I try my best when I'm giving these here shows to help people out, help people figure things out that might be going on in their heads, or trying to help people figure out or guide them through life. It's not always easy because we all have different paths. We all have different problems. I don't have knowledge of every single person that's listening to me. So I try to be as general as possible because, we're all human beings. Lizzie and myself, we're human beings. That's all we are. We're no one special. Even though we're starting a church, even though we have this show, it's nothing special. We're not people that are above everybody else. We're on the same level as everybody else. So, what I want to try and talk about is continuing your journey. You see, one big thing that I've noticed about everything that's going on recently with myself, the most important thing that I've noticed was how I'm following through on everything. While it may take time, that's understandable. Sometimes that happens. But are you at a point in your life where you might have started something or you've been working on something for so long? And that's the key. You've been working so hard, so long on something and you're looking for results, and those results have not yet appeared. All right, that's a real thing. And as real people, we need to just digest a few things. The hard work that you're putting into everything, that alone, the showing up every day, doing everything that you want to do to get this, whatever it is, in motion, you're doing that right off the bat. That's everything. That's probably about 95% of following through, is putting in the work. So, why are results not happening? Why do you not see any results? I think sometimes what you really need to do is open up your perspective a little bit more and start recognizing patterns that show you're actually achieving what you are trying to do. Many people don't see results because we're thinking way, way high. So we're going to think, okay, I have an idea, boom, and it goes right on paper, and then boom, and it appears. And it doesn't work that way. There's steps that need to be taken on everything. And everything that we're thinking of, all of our ideas and all, whatever they may be, they're in different categories. Some of them, yes, some ideas can come from head to paper and boom, appear just because they're more simplistic. Many of us have very large ideas that we're trying to advance ourselves very far ahead. And that's beautiful thinking. I love you for that. That's the way we need to be, thinking big. But when we're thinking big, there's a lot of cogs in that machinery that need to take place. But if you're doing all the hard work, the physical work, the 3D world work, that's great. Like I said, that's 95% of the operation. But listen, as much work, physical work that's going into that, start putting some mental thought into everything you do. Put some sort of manifestation in with every step that you take. Do a mantra every time you're taking that next step. I done this. I put it on paper. This paper is now done. It's going to move forward. It's going to advance. Think about that. Meditate on that. Repeat that. And then when you get to the next step, I need to do B. I'm going to do B. B is working. B is going to work. B is going to set this in motion. These are things cosmically, when combined with this 3D world, because we got so many stupid stuff. It would be great if any one of us come up with an idea, boom, snap our fingers, and it happens. Companies, corporations, and all back everybody up. They don't. They're only interested in their own money, their own pockets. So for you to get ahead, for you to start building your idea, building your business, building your world, you need to put behind it a lot of that cosmic push that I like to call it. Because cosmically, it's flowing into the 3D world. And unless we're actually aware of it, and us as spiritual people, this we should know already. We need a lot more manifestation while we're doing the actual physical 3D work in order to get things going. Now, again, like I said, you may not recognize the fact that things are moving forward. You just may not. And that becomes an issue because sometimes we're so worried about putting in all of the work, we forget to put in the rest. The rest, as in our bodies need rest, our mind needs rest. We need to take a step back and just relax sometimes. When we're putting in so much work and we're so worried about advancing, we forget to actually see the advancement and we don't allow the advancement to take place because we're constantly putting work into that project. Every time you put work into a project, it kind of puts it on pause because it's waiting for that input. It's waiting to be programmed. But if we do all that work and then we allow it to sit as is, it starts to manifest itself now. And now, since we, as the human form, are aware of us watching this progress now, we sit back, we relax, and it starts to build itself and it starts to grow. We're thinking the manifestation part, and everything starts to flow. This here vision, sometimes it's hard to get out, in words, but here's the thing. You have your idea. You set everything in motion, right? You think of that idea, you manifest it and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And you get the first step done. Great. You put in so much work into it. Take a break. Allow that first step to start to build on its own while you sit back and relax and don't think about it for a while. Once the next step comes, that's when you do the next step. You do all the hard work again, cosmically now, manifest it. Take breaks, take another break now. Allow everything that you just did for the next step to take its course, to start working while you're manifesting, but you're not thinking about it. You're just saying it's going to work. It's moving forward. It's going forward. Do that for each step, and you'll start to see progress in real time rather than seeing it all working out slowly or not at all, because all you're seeing is the work you're putting into it. I had heard another podcast that spoke about this, and it was really inspiring. And then even Lizzie, like a month ago or so, started talking about rest because we too, with the church, we were moving forward so fast, we weren't seeing progress, or at least I was not seeing progress. And I wanted that progress to move. Once I stopped, as Lizzie had taught me, to take a break, that rest becomes a manifestation of what you're doing. And then I started realizing, wow, we really moved forward very fast and everything's in place and it's all working. And I wasn't able to realize that until I took a break and said, okay, we're going to wait a little while. And then I moved on to the next step and I did the same. At this point now, what I'm doing is leaving the really big stuff, the legal stuff, because that's the hard stuff. I'm leaving that to rest, but I'm doing all things to build the church in small chunks. And I got some good ideas that I started putting forward. And I'm just allowing it to work on out on its own. And I'm doing that with the power of manifestation, the positive thinking, and everything's going to work out beautifully. And every time I step back, I realize that it's actually working out and it's working out great. In no time, everybody's going to be part of this church. We're all going to have fun with it. We're not going to be some religious cult. We're not going to be, pounding things, into you. It's everybody for themselves. Everybody is going to have a place here. And in order to get that moving, I have ideas, but we need to take a break. I know everybody's excited. Everybody wants to know what this is all about. It's going to be coming really soon. So if you want to be a part of it, help us by taking that break too as well. Manifest our dreams with us. Just like we help manifest your dreams. Whatever it is you're thinking of, Lizzie and I, we're going to be behind you, supporting you. Anything we could do to help. But mostly we're going to remain positive and encouraging. So that's key. It's great to have people behind you. Lizzie and I encourage each other and we learn from each other, and it's really fun. When we talk to other people, some other people have ideas and they encourage us. And that's what we would like to pass on to everybody else. So, my name is Gary Dean. I thank you for joining me for this Saturday solo episode. Don't forget to tune in to Lizzie and I every Monday morning. We always got something great, for you. Great episodes, and we have some great upcoming shows. Follow up, download, like, follow, and also don't forget, because of the church is coming, follow us on YouTube. Search Eye Opener Society and YouTube. Like us, follow us. And this is not just to get follows, because we're going to start doing our Thursday evening sermons, and they're going to be live on YouTube. I think I got everything figured out technically wise, and I'm hoping it works out. So once that happens, once I put this in motion, I want everybody to join us in the lives, because then you can interact with us and it's going to be so exciting and so much fun. So that's why if you like us and subscribe to us, you'll get notifications when these lives come up. So I appreciate everybody, and don't forget to check out our website for the church. It's also down in the synopsis too. There's always going to be something there. It's building right along with the church. So thank you again for joining me. I wish everybody success and rest.